Everybody, welcome back to the Swedish King of the Knoll achievement run. This is part 16. Welcome back, guys. Last episode, quite a bit has happened, actually. We have taken all of the 13 colonies over, and now they're a glorious Swedish colonial nation named Oscarland in tribute to King Oscar to Jagiellon. Well, we're gonna ignore the fact that we've got that, kind of infidel Polish last name, but we got a pretty cool new colonial nation, actually, which is pretty nice. It, of course, follows our religion, but it does not follow our culture. So we have a peacekeeping force stationed in, well, not the capital. I guess we can go ahead and station it in the capital of Wetten, just in case if those 13 colonists, or rather the 13 colonists, decide to get uppity and attack us. We need to make sure that we have an iron fist ready and willing, ready for them. So, that being said, this episode is going to be absolutely fantastic. We are going to be going to war with the, with the entire Holy Roman Empire. We are declaring a religious war against the Emperor to lead the Protestant, faction to victory. So I'm pretty excited, actually. This is going to be pretty fun. Of course, we're also going to work on getting the early modern administration going here. So, without further ado, we need to send our men into the battle. What faster way than to send our actual king, who will get us there faster? So, another thing is that we are going to be setting up another colony as soon as Brasov is, I should say, done. That's the way I should say it. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get ready to start the war with the Emperor. Of course, we are moving our men closer towards the war front, as we need to, occupy Austria, or at least piss them off enough. New national decisions are available, but none of them are interesting. We do have quite a bit of money, though, which means that we can make lots and lots of mercenaries. But we're already at the maximum force limit, or rather manpower limit. Let's go ahead and see what our force limit is. It's 76, which means we can make 10 more men, or 10,000 more men. Pretty soon we can make an entirely new battalion of unit. So I'm going to prepare ourselves for that. Of course, Brasov is almost ready. To that end, we will be colonizing this new this new Siberian territory of Surrogate. But do not be worried. We are not going to keep our colonists there. It's just, out of convenience more than anything. So we've got a new colony, Brasov. It's pretty cool. Poor, just like the rest of these Siberian provinces. But, it is what it is. So, only 400 natives. We could definitely go ahead and get rid of these mercenaries that we've had forever. We're sending that colonist over there to Surrogate. And we're just about ready, I would say, to declare war on the Holy Roman Empire. And I want to ensure, let's see, always inherited by the same country. We need to prevent that from ever happening, because we don't want Austria to become the emperor over and over again. Of course, there's already some strife in the electorate. We need to vassalize Brandenburg, maybe even Mons, the Palatinate, and somebody else, so that we can become emperor of the Holy Roman Empire. Right, so who we're going to be going to war with? We're going to be going to war with Lorraine, Saxony, Spain. Ooh, Spain. That's going to suck. Mons, a lot of just kind of useless, one province or so units. Of course, France is also a member of the Catholic Empire, or the Catholic faction, I should say. But take a look at who we are allied with. We're going to be allied with Munster, Brandenburg, Hainaut, the Palatinate, Cleves, Limburg, Poland, Frankfurt, England, the Ottomans. That's going to be nice. Venice, Crimea, Cyprus, Brittany, and Montferrat. So our side's going to be a little bit shorter, or a little bit smaller, I should say, than the other side. But we should come out on top. I have no doubt in my mind that we should come out on top. So we're going to be going to war with the Hansa. So we need to be prepared for that. To that effect, we are going to upgrade our fleet. That's super important. And let's also go ahead and put our king over kind of near the Hansa so that we can go ahead and start taking out some of these provinces, because we will use this opportunity once we are at war with them to take as many provinces as we can. Of course, I'd also like to... Okay, so we are now rivaled with Austria. Let's go ahead and see... Right, so we could probably change our rival from the Ottomans to the Austria, because, the Ottomans are kind of our buddy now. since they're going to be going on the same war as us. They're currently in a war with the Hejaz. Not a big deal. We don't really care. And I'm going to wait just a few turns before we decide to spring on the Holy Roman Empire. I will up to lose prestige. Not a big deal. Right, so do we have all of our claims up and running against the Hansa? We do, which is fantastic. What about Lüneburg? What side are they going to be on? Let's see. They got a pretty cool, funky plate of arms. I think they're going to be on our side. They are, cool. So we're not going to be worried about taking any provinces from them. Give me one moment as I grab this tissue over here. And... oh, so sorry. 1 second. And I also need to set my alarm. I'm sorry, guys. Gonna like zoom out so you guys can see the world while I set this alarm really fast. It is necessary for me to keep track in time. I know a lot of you guys don't like this alarm because it reminds you of you know, school or whatever. And I'm inclined to agree with you. It is a pretty annoying alarm. But you know, I ramble and I play my game. I completely lose track of time. So that's set up, which is good. We're going to go ahead and prepare for war here by establishing some reserves of mercenaries if they're necessary. Of course, converting more provinces, which is always nice. I think we're also going to change a few of our aspects here because we have a religious unity of over 100. I want to remove adult baptism and instead take either discipline or morale. Let's go with discipline is better. That way we can just absolutely destroy. We have a discipline of 112.5, which is really, really good. Right, so let's go ahead and declare war on the infidel, or the infidels, I should say. Or wait, well, we're going to go ahead and wait. My navy's not really up to snuff quite yet, but it will be. And I think we're pretty much ready now. Let's go ahead and do so. Again, we're checking to see... okay, so we need more military power. Okay, right, so time for war. Our navy is almost up to snuff, which is great. We're going to declare war on Austria, who's allied with Hungary, Palatinate. Yeah. I think even Hungary is going to be in on the Catholic side anyways. Yeah, they are, so we don't really care. Right, so let's see what's going to happen here. We're going to declare the Religious League, show superiority. We'll take in Lithuania and a whole bunch of others. Würzburg will not join because they're defensive. They're going to call in France and a whole bunch of others. We need to get a bonus war score from winning battles. Winning 80% of the battles will give you a taking war score. Well, this is going to be an interesting battle. I hope you guys enjoy, and we don't get stomped too badly. That's my hope anyways. Right, so, that being said, let's go ahead and actually, before the war starts, recall our settler in Siberia, because those colonies are going to be slow anyways, and resent out our settler to North America, so we can speed that colonization up a little bit. Not a lot, but quite a little bit. And let's go ahead and declare war. We will bring in Poland, which is fantastic news. And we're about to go to war with the entire Holy Roman Empire. Let's go ahead and check this out. So, here we go. We must force the Emperor to recognize our religious rights. So let's do it, guys. Let's see how many people are going to be brought into here. Oh, geez. It's like already going to be pretty intense. Right, so we're going to put you over there. We're going to put you over here. And let's go ahead and check it out over here. So, oh, geez. On our side, we've got... okay, it's parity, I think. For the most part, we've got parity between the two sides. Of course, they have quite a bit of you know, countries that are in on their side as well. But, you know, it's for the most part, we're at parity. I'm not going to be sending out our ship until we are ready to just destroy the Hansa fleet. With a fleet of 40, we should have no problem there, but I do need to wait. Brandenburg, of course, still has a fleet. I don't know how. Oh, they do still have a port, I should say. So let's go ahead and immediately... I would attack Stettin. So let's go ahead and do that. And perhaps even make some mercenaries on both sides of the pond over here. And Shelland as well. This will help our manpower quite a bit. And, you know, I'm honestly tempted. Before I started the battle, I should have just moved my men. We don't really need men in Oskerland anymore. There's not even unrest over here because everybody accepts Sweden as their rightful overlord, which is fantastic news for us. We did name the place after our king, after all, so they understand who to respect. Right, so Going back over here, we should have no problem with naval superiority, by the way. We do have England as an ally, which is good news. Let's go ahead and start the war. Let's go ahead and speed it down to 3, which is good. And ooh, geez, we've got quite a bit of men here. The Ottomans, of course, are currently busy with Hejaz. They will be greatly needed here in a minute once they go to war with us as well. We are sending men directly into Pomerania, where we are doing God's work. Let's go ahead and work on increasing our relationship with our allies. Who are our allies? That's a good question. I have no idea. I know that Muscovy is our vassal. We should go ahead and increase our relations with them, just so that we can inevitably annex their territory once the time comes. We will also opt to increase relations with perhaps another country, so we can ally somebody else in the future, maybe like England, even though they're rivals with us. Are we rivals with them, no? That's my question. We are. Okay, well, that's pretty shitty. Maybe with Poland. Maybe Poland will decide to become friends with us again, now that we're on the same side of this war. Might as well, right? I'm going to go ahead and become friends with them, or at least try to. And working on getting our men set up with our navy, which is coming along very slowly, but it's coming along surely. We're winning currently the conflict, which is good news. I enjoy this. I mean, it's good. But our fleet is still not ready. The Baltic is still very much hostile to us, so we need to be careful. Gain another core province. Let's make sure. Okay, so our overextension is good. The dock war is going to pop up, relatively soon. We don't really care. We're going to use our... Ooh, shit. Austria is sending out a very, very big army to Greifswald. Where the fuck is that? Greifswald. Is that us? Oh, okay. It's next to us. I'm thinking we should probably pull back, but maybe we should stand our ground. I don't know. Let's go ahead and send out our mercenaries just so we can be ready. We're going to absolutely stomp the Hungarian offensive, hopefully, with any luck. We do have some allies that are heading our way, which is good news. Of course, we are still blockaded, but that's fine. We have a brand new fleet, which will hopefully help us out. And let's check out the battle that's going on over here. We got some allies heading into the battle. We are going to win it, I think. Yep, we have completely destroyed them. We got some people heading in, though, to go for round 2, it seems. Which is kind of stupid, because they go cross over a river to get to us. But if they need to, they need to. God, we got a lot of enemies outside of our current vicinity. I think it's time for us to pull back, just in case. We need to be strategic here. Just saying. We don't want to do anything stupid. We do have a very large Austrian army in the area. And the Ottomans really aren't helping us out just yet because they're at war with the Hejaz. I could have timed this war a bit better, I guess, but it is what it is. Again, our navy is still healing. We will take them out once we are ready, but we're not quite ready just yet. What I'm going to opt to do is I'm going to stay in Kongsberg for now. Or Kolberg, I should say. Maybe pull our troops back to Stolp. I don't really know. For the time being, we're okay. We're going to take some more tertio infantry mercenaries. And we're going to see where our allies go. The Austrians, of course, are going to opt to destroy our allies' army. That's fine. Not a big deal. We can afford to allow them to do so. And our navy is almost prepared for war, which is great news. Let's go ahead and recruit more of our men. Our truce in Muscovy is over. That's fine. Nothing big there. I'm just waiting for Muscovy to get occupied somewhere else, maybe with the Ottoman Empire. That'd be pretty good if they were, but they're not. I think we're getting more and more men with our mercenaries here in the south. Let's go ahead and recruit even more over here. We got lots of mercenaries. Might as well abuse it. We can get in there. Oh shit, we lost a discipline advisor. Well, that sucks. But it is what it is. We are somehow still winning, even with everything else taken into account. So, let's go ahead and throw off the naval domination here by swimming over down the Baltic. Currently with a very, very large army in Kolberg. We'll probably send it into battle pretty soon. Of course, the Austrians look like they're interested in perhaps making a move on our territory. We're going to be ready if they do. We've won the Battle of Oresund. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and beat back the Hansa. Just like so. Okay, we can convert another province. Cool. Go ahead and do that. And, right, so we can't get another discipline advisor, which is really, really unfortunate news. But it's still, you know, it's such is life. The Ottomans are done, I guess, with their battle in Hejaz, or rather they are sending back more men, which is fantastic news for us. We got a massive Polish army, Polish-Lithuanian, or rather Brandenburg, Polish-Lithuanian. We're going to send in our men to Stettin once again to perhaps, you know, take care of business here. Excuse me. And we could take garrison size. No, that's pretty shitty. Let's opt instead for the military tech once it's available. They're going to be moving in on Stettin. Where's Stettin? That's us. They're about to attack us over river. I welcome it. Let them do so. We got a big Polish army heading towards our reinforcements. I think we could probably do it. So that's fine. Let them do it. Here we go. Big army attacking us. Let's see if we can hold them back. We do have a lot of mercenaries now, so hopefully that'll give us an edge to an otherwise, you know, uncertain conflict. I really hope that the big Polish army gets here in time. They're working their way over here. They'll probably get here, you know, within February, I think. We are sending our reinforcements there as fast as we can. We've won the Battle of the Oresund, which is good. Ooh, I guess we can't really attack Hansa yet. They've got a bigger army, so we need to prepare ourselves. Again, we are losing right now, but check it out. In the 19th and 20th of January, we're going to get a big, big bucket of reinforcements. We should throw them off and attain ultimate victory. That being said, right, so now that they're busy, let's go ahead and jump right in to the Hansa and start battling them. But we're doing very well for the time being. We've won the Battle of Funen. They're going to get there on the 14th of February. Let's see if we can beat them before then. We did. We beat them before then. Fantastic. Let's hope that our allies are still ready for war. Because, let's face it, we're not really ready for war. We've been beaten back quite a bit. But I think we can do it. Again, we're going to check the military advisors. None of them are for discipline. That's unfortunate. I'm halfway tempted to just take this man over here in Funen and work our way to the southeast, but we'll do it here in a minute. Got a lot of men heading over to attack us, and they won't even pass over. This is gonna be bad. Well, it is what it is. We should be able to do something. Of course, I'm sending my mercenaries into the battle. Really, it just remains to be seen whether or not we can throw back the enemy armies. We do have the ability to upgrade our cavalry, so we're going to do so right now. And we've taken Funen, which is good news. Let's go ahead and start just destroying Hansa while we can. I'll, of course, be pulling back my men kind of like periodically throughout the battle so we can distract them from our bigger force over here outside of Stettin. So we've distracted them. We're going to pull back. Like I said, this is like our plan. We're just going to keep pulling back, distracting them. And once we take Kolberg, we can pretty much... Okay, so Montserrat, right. Okay, so they made peace with them. We're still winning, actually, which is great. I think the Ottomans are doing a pretty damn good job. They are, which is great news. We're still showing complete superiority. And we're going to take a few provinces out of this war as well. So I'm a bit happy for that. We are still in a pretty good position, all considering. And now we have enough men to go ahead and send out to Mietland to take some of these provinces, just like so. And we're really starting to win the battle now. We do have more men, which is great. Of course, most of our men are still in the colonies, but it is what it is. After this war, I think I'm going to go ahead and ferry them back into the old world so they can help us out. We're just about ready to take Stettin. It's been a long time, but we're like the most, I guess, lazy of the people that are currently in the war here. We're not really dedicated to the war effort as much as the others. Let's go ahead and actually see if we can marry Poland. We can. And I'm not currently rival with them, so it remains to be seen whether or not we can ally them after the war ends. I think we probably could. So we need to make sure that's a possibility. Again, Sibir will be the next war target. After the war, we need to kill them to get through into Siberia, so let's go ahead and start fabricating claims on them. And we have won another battle. An alliance from Poland. Fantastic news for us. We are now allied with somebody who was pretty upset with us not too long ago. We're going to split this force this way and this way, and we'll group up with them later on. That's fine. It won't take very long to take either one of those provinces. The Hansa is going to get destroyed here in just a minute. And Pomerania will get vassalized or full-on annexed. I haven't really decided their fate quite yet. But the Emperor is getting his ass kicked right now. We are going to take out as much as we can. And those traitors in the Netherlands. The Netherlands are Protestant, but they're on the Catholic side. What pieces of shit, honestly. No offense, of course, to any Protestant not Protestant viewers. Oh, jeez. To any Dutch viewers. But, you know, in this game, you guys are just, I don't know what the hell you're doing. Can't really afford another advisor quite yet. Let's see how we are in mana. We're ahead in military tech, which is good. Really, really good, actually. We need admin tech again. Should we focus admin tech? The thing is, we have a 624. We don't really need to focus it, but you know, we can keep it like that. That's fine, not a big deal. Again, we are going to absolutely and utterly destroy the Hansa, just like so. And we'll start going ahead and making peace with countries like Pomerania. Do we have a claim again on Pomeranian land? I think we do. We do. Okay, so we can just take out Pomerania and fully annex them. That would be useful. Excuse me. So we're going to continue to convert land. Converting the Muslims to Protestantism. And where should we go? Should we go to Lübeck? Lübeck's the capital, right? Yeah, let's go and take out Lübeck. That would be better. Or Lübeck, I'm not really quite sure how to pronounce it. But we're doing a pretty good damn job here. We are the leader, actually. And we'll start making separate pieces with people here in a minute. I really hope Poland doesn't take that territory for themselves. I don't think they will, because they know that I'm interested in it. Yeah, they transferred occupation to me. Fantastic news for us, for Sweden. And why don't we go ahead and send our navy to... Well, we should actually heal up our navy. Our navy is getting kind of destroyed. And we actually have some heavy ships that we captured. That's pretty cool. We lost a lot of light ships, though. Let's check our naval force limit. We can have a lot more ships. So let's make a lot more light ships, some caravels. We'll make more than this later on, guys. Don't be worried. We just need to win the war first before we start making some crazy amount of money. Once we make peace with some of these nations, we will be making quite a bit of money. Our war score continues to rise, which is fantastic news. And as soon as Pomerania is kicked out of this territory here, we will take out their fleet with any luck. We're doing a very good job here. But the Hansa have decided to try to take back one of their territories. That's fine, not a big deal. We'll be ready for them in the southern Baltic once their navy has been kicked out. At least that's the goal. Once we get it, should be good. Our colony is self-sustaining in Raritan. That's great. We need to work on increasing our influence in Canada just because we have the eastern seaboard of the United States pretty much down. We've got all the trade estuaries. Let's go ahead and work on Canada. I'm going to go ahead and opt to take these kind of coastal provinces just because they're more useful. Again, that makes more sense to me. Can we take you that way? No, we can't. We need to go ahead and switch the Conquistador, who's over here. We will in a minute, once we capture Lübeck. Or at least we're going to try to capture Lübeck. It seems to me that we have a 77% chance of taking the Pomeranian capital, but it's getting ridiculous. We haven't been able to take it yet, which is just so stupid, but eventually we will. And they'll be forced out of their hiding spot, just like that, which is great. Who else are we at war with? Not with Brandenburg. Oh, let's just go ahead and take out the Hansa. We are going to win the Battle of Lübeck, just like we did there. We're going to take out the leader, and we're going to send these guys out to capture those guys. We are also going to set a new conquistador. This guy over here, Goran Love Prince. We're going to name him. And we're going to go cross some of these territories to get to Echmins. At least that's the plan. And we're going to heal up our navy just a little bit. Right, so these battles, they're not really that important. We can hire a new advisor. Let's go and do it. Excuse me. None of them are +1. We can't afford any of them because we're poor. But it is what it is. Not a big deal. Again, we are winning the vast majority of our battles. We are showing superiority, which means that our war score is ticking. And let's take out Holstein. We've taken Vasa or Wetten. I don't really know what that means. Oh, I think that means that we've got our heir to the throne on Poland. I think. I'm not even sure. But I'm just glad that we got another achievement. This is like our 4th achievement, I think, so far. We've gotten the This is Our Faith achievement. We've gotten the... there's another one we got. So we actually only have 2 so far, but that's better than none. Let's go to make peace with Pomerania. Where are they at? Right here. They've seen better days. Let's just say it like that. They don't want to become our vassal, but they want to give us all their land. They don't. Well, that's unfortunate. I think that we would look pretty good with all their land. Let's take most of their land. We'll take like these 2 provinces because we don't want them, you know. Again, we don't want to waste all of our admin power on coring territories. We do need to work on increasing our admin power. Can we force a religion on them? We can't. Whatever, not a big deal. War reparations is fine. And they'll give us some money too. So that's fine. Cool. Let's go ahead and core those provinces. Fantastic. The problem is that... Well, that castle, I guess, could be in a pretty good location. It's still covered by... Yeah, we'll keep the castle there. Not a big deal. Take 84 to core that province and 102 to core this one. We will go ahead and increase the autonomy in both of them just so we don't have any rebels. Fantastic. So we're going to continue our war, which is going really well. Buy and buy. For the most part, we're just destroying. I mean, the Ottomans have been an invaluable help for us, so that's good. People laugh at our army. Let them laugh. We don't really care. Again, converting all of the land that we've just taken. How is our conquistador doing? He's doing pretty well. The colonists will get there pretty soon. And pretty soon, I think Oscarland is going to go ahead and start committing genocide and converting the population to Swedish, which is what any good Swedish lord would do, so we're cool with that. Let's go ahead and... Ooh, Bukhara is getting pretty big. Bukhara is getting really big. Let's go ahead and fabricate more claims on Nogai. We'll take them out later. And pretty soon, we're going to have to start thinking about ditching Lithuania, because I want to clean up our borders a little bit. And I'm sure they'll understand, you know. It's for a good purpose, or rather a good cause. To clean up the Swedish borders, we will go to war with you. Not a problem. We've taken Holstein, which is great. Who else is at war with us? These guys over here. Oh, we still haven't taken out the Hansa. There's still some more provinces that we have yet to take out. Austria's made peace with Hanut. Whatever. The war is getting smaller and smaller with each passing day. As nations are thrown to the wayside, we can actually afford a +2 military advisor. Let's go ahead and do that. Might as well. Gives us quite a bit more military mana, so to speak. And we're just going to destroy the Hansa. I think I'm going to take as many provinces as I can, and then we'll vassalize them later. Of course, most of this territory lies outside of the Holy Roman Empire, and it's all in the Baltic area as well, so that's great. Is Brunswick... No, they're not against us, so we're going to ignore them. Saxony's against us, though. We'll focus on them next, after we take out the Hansa. And the Hansa territory is really, really good. It'll increase our trade power in the Lubbock trade node, which is fantastic. Check it out. We got a new colony being made up over here in Swedish Canada. That should be pretty good. I want to get up a new colony there because, as you guys can see, check it out. Most of the Gulf of St. Lawrence trade node will actually be funneled into the North Sea, which we can funnel into the Lubbock trade node. So that's great. We'll collect it there. We'll actually set up our main trade node over here in Lubbock. I think I want to take that above anything else. We have a core on it, so we might as well. We've taken Oldenburg. Let's go ahead and destroy Austria. We don't want anything to do with them. In fact, we do. We want to destroy them, so it works out pretty well. Just like that. And we could go ahead and start cleaning up shop here with Brandenburg and the others that have been occupied by Austria. We don't really want Austria to take too much land here. And who else? Okay, Cologne is against us. We don't want Cologne. That's bad. Right. So what about the supply limits here? We're just bleeding our manpower dry. Not really too bad, actually. Not yet, anyways. But what we could do is something that I should have done a long time ago, which is actually taking... Well, first of all, where's our army? This is my army. We will take out our mercenaries and send them to just screw up other countries. Right, so we can take out the Netherlands. Let's go ahead and do that. That's a good idea. And we've got some more ships. We're going to go ahead and meet them up in the southern Baltic Sea. Just like so. And we are now in business. Let's go ahead and blockade the Netherlands. That'll be for a good cause. We can also go ahead and take out Aachen, which is 16,000 infantry. We don't really have an optimal setup here, but you know, who cares? We don't care. Right, so we're just working our way through the Holy Roman Empire. I'm probably gonna have to split this war into 2 episodes, unfortunately, because my timer has already gone off. But you know, we're doing pretty well. We're gonna go ahead and take out the capital of. Well, I guess we should actually keep our men back just in case. No, do not go that way. Do not go that way. Do not pass go. Do not collect $1,000. We do not want you to get thrown into all of those, you know, rebels. That would be very terrible news if that were to happen. But before we end the episode, I am going to do something cool, which is, well, first of all, we need to take out the Saxon capital as well. Really, all of these countries need to die as they rose up against us. We are going to make Protestantism the official and only religion of the Holy Roman Empire. We'll take the prestige hit. That's fine. Truce expired with England. England is becoming kind of our boy here, actually, because, you know, they're on the same side as us, which is good news. They're currently in a war with us together, I think. Right? Yes, they are. Cool. How about on our side? Anybody has war exhaustion? Moldova and Lundberg have a bit of war exhaustion, which is unfortunate. Once we take Jalra, we'll go ahead and pull back our men. That's fine. Just like that, we are in luck. Truce expired with the 13 colonies. The 13 colonies doesn't exist anymore. Or if they do, we don't even care about them because they're so far away from us. Oscarland is the only proper province, or country I should say, on the eastern seaboard of North America. Let's go ahead and make peace with the Hansa so I can end this episode. I want to thank you guys very much for watching this episode. It's been a pleasure. Muscovy. We are improving our relations with Muscovy as well at the same time. So let's go ahead and make peace with the Hansa. Just checking our overextension just so we're see if we're okay. Here we are. The Hansa, let's see, where are you at? Hansa, you are low. Can we vassalize you? Probably not. Probably no way in hell. No, we can't. But we can take some provinces, some really, really good provinces like Lübeck, Holstein, Schleswig, and Funen. We're going to split the Hansa in half. Therefore, we're taking this really, really glorious trade estuary over here. Can we take the rest of these provinces? We can. Should I, though? This will go 67% overextension. But it's worth it. It's totally, totally worth it. But you know what? It's not. It really isn't. I say it's worth it, but I don't want to deal with all those rebels. We'll just do this. Make them pay war reparations, and we'll take a lot of money. Maybe even annul some treaties with, like, I don't know, Netherlands. That's fine. That should be good. Check it out. We got a land connection with Lübeck now. All we need are these 3 provinces here. One from Brandenburg, one from Pomerania, and one from Weimar. And we will connect our Baltic Empire, which is great. Let's go ahead and focus on coring Lübeck first. It's the most important. And then when we can afford... Oh, shit. I've uncored Grifswild. I had no intention of doing so, but it happened. Whatever. Not the end of the world. So, guys, join me for part 2, where we destroy the Holy Roman Empire by forcing it to adopt to our Protestant ways. Thank you again so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode. It'll be out very, very soon. Thank you guys, and take care.